So let's find the solution of this question. It's a really big number. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? It's an 8-digit number, and then you take the 7th root of this number, and then what's going to be the solution, right? It is given that the solution is supposed to be a positive integer, right? But how large? What's actually the solution, right? So suppose the solution equals to x, right? Then we have x to the 7th power is going to equal to this really big number, this 8-digit number, right? Can we find some suitable bounds for x to the 7th power, right? We know that it's going to be larger than 10 to the 7th power, right? Because 10 to the 7th power is an 8-digit number with a leading number given by 1. This is an 8-digit number, right, with a leading number given by 6. So x to the 7th power is definitely larger than 10 to the 7th power, right? So that means what? That means x is larger than 10, right? But what x to the 7th power is going to be smaller than, right? Is it going to be smaller than 20 to the 7th power? We can give it a try. So 20 equals to what? 20 equals to 2 times 10, right? To the 7th power, then that's 2 to the 7th power times 10 to the 7th power, yeah. Right? And 2 to the 7th power is 128, right? 128 to the times 10 to the 7th power, then that's going to be this is 8-digit, 9-digit, 10-digit. It's going to be a 10-digit number, right? So 10-digit number is definitely bigger than this number, this 8-digit number, right? So by just the inspection, then we can guess that x, we can give a pretty tight bound that x is going to be larger than 10 and then smaller than 20. And we know that x is actually integer, so we only have like 9 choices, right, from 11 to 19. So we could actually just try those 9 numbers, take the 7th power of it, and then see if we can actually end up with this really big number, right? But that's going to take time. That's going to take time. Is there a shorter way? Is there a quicker way of getting the solution, right? We have to pay attention to the last digit of this really big number, which is a 7, right? So out of those 19 numbers, out of those 9 possibilities, which is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Out of those 9 numbers, which number, if you take the 7th power, is going to give you a last digit? That's 7, right? So the last digit of this 7th power is going to be controlled by what? It's going to be controlled by the last digit of x, this 2-digit number, right? It's always going to be controlled by that, right? So what's going to be the last digit if we take 11 to the 7th power, right? I can tell you, the 11 to the 7th power, the last digit is not going to be 7, it's going to be 1, right? So all you have to do is to look at what's going to be the 7th power of 1, right? And then what's going to be the 7th power, what's going to be the last digit of the 7th power of 12, right? I can tell you it's 8. It's going to be 8, because the last digit of 2 to the 7th power is going to be 8, right? And then you can try this thing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 9, right? 3. If you take the 7th power of 3, it's gonna be the last digit is gonna be 7, right? The 7th power of 4, the last digit is gonna be 4, and then this is gonna be 5, 6. This is gonna be 3, 2, and 9. So out of those 9 possibilities, only 13. If you take the 7th power, it's gonna give you the last digit of 7. Right, so x equals to 13 is our solution.